And over the last couple of days, protesters have been organizing around the city, rallying against the U.S. involvement in the strikes on Iran.
One of those was on Monument Circle last night. Anna Chalker's in studio this morning, sharing more on how one protest heard from people on both sides of this issue. Anna, good morning.
Good morning, ladies. It really depended on what side of the street you were on. One side was urging Washington to stay out of the conflict, but the other, there were some that were glad the strikes happened this weekend. And dozens of people stood in front of Monument Circle, holding their signs and chanting against the country's involvement. And while there is still uncertainty over how long the operation will last, these protesters say their message is clear.
I'm astounded at how some people think they're doing the right thing for their country by supporting two other countries from destroying their countrymen.
But for some here, the issue is personal for them. Sam Nori moved here 20 years ago from Iran. He says the one protesting do not fully understand the scope of the conflict.
Unfortunately, I don't know how many of those people are Iranian, or they know what is going on in Iran, or they live there. I live there. I know how it was and how it is to live under Islamic regime government. They have no idea that what kind of bad people those people are.
And throughout the next few days, we expect to see protests held on both sides of this issue. And there is a shared message, though, for the ones that are speaking out at these protests and throughout the state right now of just wanting peace in Iran, and especially for the people there right now. So coming up, we'll hear more of that from one woman who really helps out refugees get out of that country, but also others in the Middle East, and what she's really hoping to see in the next couple of days.
There are a lot of local groups with ties abroad. Thank you, Anna.